So today I'm going to make a Metallica tier list based on their single artwork. So it's not based on the song, it's based on the artwork, just the picture. So I have four simple tiers here. Ride the Lightning is the best one. Load is, it means it's slightly above average. And then Saint Anger means it's kind of meh, it's nothing special, but it's still okay. And Lulu means it's garbage, it's trash. So let me just start off with the easy ones, the ones that I don't like off the bat. It's most of the stuff from the Black Album because the picture is just all black. There's barely any pictures. So we have The Unforgiven, Wherever I May Roam, Nothing Else Matters. And then Enter Sandman. And, all of those black covers with nothing on them. And the good ones are actually 72 Seasons. I don't know what song are these. We have, I think this one is Lux Eterna. This one is 72 Seasons. This one is If Darkness Had a Sun. The Screaming one, it has potential, so I'll put it down below here. And then I can see Die, Die, My Darling. This one is actually very good. It looks very iconic, like those old Frank Sinatra type of things. And then Mission Impossible, I Disappear. I don't really like it. And Harvester of Sorrow, that one is also looks good. It has, I don't know if it's very good or just slightly above average, but it's still okay. And then Creeping Death, it also, the colors, I don't really like. It has potential, but I kind of like the skull going on over there. And then this one, I don't know what song is that. Let me check. Hardwired. Oh, the title track. Is this how you release a single? It looks ugly as frick, Turn the Page also looks very iconic. Not really, but it still looks very nice artwork. And then the Judas Kiss, this one, it's like, okay, it's kind of, it's almost there, okay? And then the Death Magnetic, this is just like the album cover. It's like just meh. And then this Whiskey in a Jar, it also more or less like Turn the Page. It's, yeah. So, King Nothing, this one is actually very nice. It has a lot of potential. Mama Said this one is, I like the Load era stuff because it's kind of weird and wacky and then artistic. But for this one, Mama Said, it's kind of okay only. Then that one, All Nightmare Long, it's also nothing really special. There's a coffin there. And then Cyanide, this one is actually very creative. This one is above average. And then now I'm looking at the Turn the Page and Whiskey side by side. It looks like it kind of loses its charm a bit, so I'll move it a bit. So it's away from each other, And then Some Kind of Monster, this one is slightly above average. This one with the face close up, it doesn't really look that good. It looks kind of stupid, not gonna lie. So Jump in the Fire, this one is iconic to me. And then this one, this has a lot of potential. Spit Out the Bone, okay? And then one, it's also almost kind of there. I don't know if it's because I've seen it a lot of times, then it kind of like, okay, I've seen enough of it. But, right now in the moment, 17 November, 10:19 a.m., at this point in time, it's slightly above. Not great, I guess. But the 72 season stuff, I've never seen something like that before, and it's very minimalistic. I like stuff like that. So for now, it's at the top. But the one is kind of like, yeah, okay, it's kind of, yeah, it's slightly above. It still looks good anyway. So Hero of the Day, this one is actually also very good. I don't know why in any other day I would put a lot of these on top, like Creeping Death, Harvester, Cyanide, King Nothing, but for now, I don't know. I don't feel like it lah. Or maybe it's because I'm looking at it too far. So The Unforgiven 2, this one is also actually very, very acceptable. It's very above average, Then The Day That Never Comes, it's kind of meh. Frantic, it's more or less like Some Kind of Monster and whatever, but for now, the color scheme, it's slightly better than the black one. Slightly, but it's still like meh only. So I have The Beholder. This one is also, it kind of works also, but it's kind of, I don't know. Is it because it's animated? Oh, there's a giant eye there. I only now I realize it. There's a giant eye in the background. Okay, Whiplash, let me take a look at it personally. Let's see if it's worthy. I think it's like slightly above average. Let's just take a look. Not really. It's just kind of meh only. So, No Leaf Clover. Let's take a look at that. No Leaf Clover. And Side to Side is the Nothing Else Matters. This one is kind of okay. Nothing really special. This one, there's a giant cross there. This one is, let's see which one is better. This one is better. No Leaf is, nothing else is That this no leaf is up there. Okay, then nothing else is down here. Okay, not that great. So what? Moth into the Flame. This one is actually very gives me a lot of Joker vibes. This one is actually very good. So what's that? Fuel. Okay, let's take a look at Fuel, Fire, and Desire. This one doesn't look like much going on. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So Fuel is in the pretty bad section, Saint Anger section. Memory Remains. That one is looks interesting. Let me go and find it. Memory. I think it has potential from far away. Oh, it's a little bug. This one, let me take a look at it. Oh, it's pretty good actually. This one is in the load era. Lulu for now, it looks kind of okay actually. Based on the artwork alone, it's very artistic. I like the album art also. This one maybe I'll put it here. I'm not even sure. The Rob one, it's kind of okay. It's here, and then the Lars one. What is that? Lars looking at Moth into the Flame, looking in the sky. Little Larsy. This one is also looks very good. You know these minimalist ones, and then his giant mouth it fits in his neck. This one is actually very good. Then that one is in the potential area. I have a lot of potential one. Maybe I'll choose a top 10 or something. Until It Sleeps also looks like it has potential. I think this one I'll put it on top, on the very top. Yeah, this one is good. But the red, it kind of doesn't fit, but it's still that bug thing. Very, it's kind of like lackluster. I think what was the one just now, the other one? Yeah, the Memory Remains looks much better, but this one is also has a lot of potential. Saint Anger, this one is also very on top there because it has color. It's not zoomed in. All Within My Hands. Let's take a look at that. All Within. It's just a simple logo, but let's look at the background. Oh, it's James, little Jamesy. If he wasn't there, it would look a lot better, I guess. It looks very random. But the glass shattering, yeah, this one has potential. And then Lords of Summer, this one, it's just very simple. I like it. On top, My Apocalypse, it's just average. Okay? Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 there. Who gets to go to the top spot? Let me zoom in first. Okay, now we have a better picture. Now we can choose a top 10 or even more than that. Harvester, I think it's actually very iconic, so I'll put it up there. Cyanide, also I'll bump it up. King Nothing, maybe. Oh, The Memory Remains, I really like that. Maybe At Last Rise, also. Until It Sleeps, yeah, deserves here. Moth into the Flame. This one also has potential. I'll just put it up here anyway. The one, yeah, for me, it's kind of meh, but in a way, it's also very kind of iconic. Hero of the Day, I also really like. Let me take a look at that. Hero, hero, hero. It's very simple. I like simple, minimalistic, and whatever. Oh, on this close-up, it doesn't really look nice. Yeah, Creeping Death, kind of, yeah. The Unforgiven also looks like good. So, yeah, I guess this is it. Yeah, down there is all the Black Album stuff. Here's like nothing special. Yeah, so I'll go over it again. Lux Eterna, 72 Seasons, Harvester of Sorrow, Whiskey in a Jar, If Darkness Had a Sun, Die, Die, My Darling, Turn the Page, Jump in the Fire, Lords of Summer, Cyanide, The Memory Remains, At Last Rise, Moth into the Flame. They're all the top tier, Ride the Lightning. Single art. Load, it has potential, slightly better than average. We have Screaming, S, Creeping Death, The Judas Kiss, King Nothing, Some Kind of Monster, Spit Out the Bone, 1, Hero of the Day, All Within My Hands, the lockdown version, Saint Anger, Until It Sleeps, No Leaf Clover, The Unforgiven 2. In the Saint Anger version, Saint Anger tier list, all the meh ones, nothing special. Broken Beat and Scarred, Mama Said, All Nightmare Long, The Day That Never Comes, Frantic, Eye of the Beholder, Whiplash, Nothing Else Matters, the S&M 1999 version, Fuel, The View, Now That We're Dead, My Apocalypse, and the Lulu ones, the ones that I don't like, all mostly the Black Album stuff. The Unforgiven, Enter Sandman, Nothing Else Matters, Sad But True, I Disappear Wherever I May Roam, Hardwired, The Unnamed Feeling, I'm sure, and I Disappear. I'm sure a lot of people can agree with the Lulu list. But, you know, the top ones, people are gonna say, why not Creeping Death on top? But, you know, at this moment, I just don't feel like it. And the more I look at the King Nothing one, I feel like it should be up there, you know, but I'll just stick with what I've got now. So, this is my Metallica single tier list, and that's it. Like and subscribe.